All right, guys. If you are a Nintendo Switch fan, you heard the news today. Tomorrow is going to be a Nintendo Direct partner showcase. Let me give you guys some friendly advice, some friendly tips, all right? Because we already know what's going to happen. This 25-minute partner showcase is supposed to show off some of the third-party partners that are making games for Nintendo. So let's stop for a minute, take a deep breath, exhale, and you feel this mental clarity that you have right here. I want you to listen real good to what I'm about to tell you guys. Lower your fucking expectations. It's a third-party partner showcase, 25 minutes. It's not going to be a live stream. It's going to be a video that is able to be fast forward and skip through the second that it comes out. I think it's coming out, 8 a.m. Pacific time. So you'll be able to watch it real early in the morning. But lower your expectations. There's not going to be no Zelda. There's not going to be no Mario. There's not going to be no F-Zero, no Smash. None of that crap. Get it out of your fucking head. I don't want to hear you little Nintendo Switch fanboys crying on Twitter later that day that it was a disappointment, that they didn't show anything, that there's no games coming over to the Nintendo Switch, because Nintendo distinctly said this is a partner showcase. So you shouldn't go in there expecting high, huge hopes, all right? Now, sure, there might be some good third-party surprises, but in reality, it's probably going to be everything that we already know that's coming. Monster Hunter is probably going to have the newest expansion shown off. We'll probably get a few indie titles that we're already quite aware of, like Cuphead and stuff like that. There might be the update on that Live Alive game that's coming out that looked pretty good. We might get a couple of ports that have been already on PlayStation and Xbox in the last year being moved over. I believe, at most, I think the biggest thing that we might get on here is a Bayonetta 3 update. But no, do not get this twisted at all. This is not Nintendo's big E3 June presentation that we've all wanted. We're not going to see Breath of the Wild 2 news on here. We're not going to see Super Mario Odyssey 2 news on here. We're not going to see a new F-Zero. We're not going to see a new Punch-Out. We're not going to see a new Star Fox. We're not going to see any of the Weeaboo Fire Emblem bullcrap that they always come out with. Nothing. None of that. So get it out of your heads right now. Take that deep breath. Exhale. And tell yourself to not be a little whiny baby on social media after this comes out. There should be any kind of level of high expectations on this need to go away right now, because you're setting yourself up for disappointment. You guys have been wanting a Nintendo Direct for like the last several months. There's been rumors. I've even made videos saying that there might be a Nintendo Direct showing up by the end of this month. All the big YouTubers have been talking about it, but this is what we're getting. Nintendo essentially has no huge presentation ready unless somehow early in July or in the middle of July they're going to do a surprise and do their first party titles then. But we had an indie showcase a couple weeks ago or so, 2, 3, 4 weeks ago, maybe a month ago. We're having this partner showcase now. There's no indication that we're going to get any kind of first party announcements on this. All right, it's a 25-minute presentation of partners. Okay? Sit down and realize that there's not going to be anything huge. All right? In fact, I'm willing to bet that this is going to be a whole bunch of stuff that we already know that's coming. Just like brand new updates, brand new gameplay trailers, and maybe like a few indie titles and third-party titles that have already been on Game Pass or PlayStation already for like the last year. You guys got to remember, when it comes to third parties, Nintendo is always falling behind. Sure, they eventually get there, but I'm surprised Shredder's Revenge came out on launch day on the Switch, because in the past it seems like all these titles of games that we get are all like years hand-me-downs. games, like Doom 2016. We got that like what, a fucking whole year after the fact. Doom Eternal also came delayed. Stardew Valley, it was already a game for a good while. Cuphead, already out for a while. So we're going to get stuff that's been out. And yeah, there might be a surprise exclusive here or there, some brand new, indie title, third-party game. But for those that are expecting some kind of huge revelation, or for this to be the huge showcase that Nintendo is supposed to have, settle that down. I know I'm going to hear people on Twitter, on my live streams, Nintendo really dropped the ball and disappointed, blah, blah, blah. Well, you wouldn't feel that way if you didn't go into every single Nintendo Direct thinking that it's supposed to be like this huge E3 level groundbreaking presentation that's going to have all the heavy hitters on it. Metroid and Zelda are not going to be on every Nintendo Direct. And Nintendo fans seem to think that is not the case. They seem to think that whether it's an indie world, whether it's a partner showcase, whether it's a 30, 45 minute Xenoblade Chronicles 3 presentation that just happened, they still seem to think that Nintendo is going to showcase other things. It's kind of strange that Nintendo didn't do any kind of showcase, to be honest. We had State of Plays, we've had Xbox Bethesda showcases, we had Capcom, we had everybody, but Nintendo still hasn't done a showcase, like a proper Nintendo Direct showcase. And honestly, I think that's because they've already told us everything that's coming out this year. We had Mario Strikers just come out, Fire Emblem just came out, Splatoon 3 is fixing to come out, Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is fixing to come out. I honestly think they've showed all their hand. The delay with Metroid Prime 4 a couple years ago, and then it just keeps getting pushed, and Bayonetta keeps getting pushed, and Breath of the Wild is getting pushed now. Honestly, I think other than a brand new Mario Kart possibly coming out, which I highly doubt that since they did the Nintendo Switch Online expansion with new tracks, what the fuck could they even have up their sleeve that's ready? I don't think there's anything absolutely ready that Nintendo could have, because if there was, they would be showing that in a proper showcase and not having a random Nintendo Direct partner showcase that's showing third-party titles. So maybe they'll announce after tomorrow, hey, we're going to have a huge Nintendo Direct showcase sometime in the month of July. But I don't know. Nintendo tends to shadow drop stuff sometimes. But my main focus of this video is do not go in thinking at this partner showcase that you're going to be amazed and shocked, because you're setting yourself up for failure. So I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I'm giving you guys tough love, all right? Thank you for watching.